Hi, I'm Jessica Ojeda from Inglés, and today I'd like to talk with you about the World Cup. So I know there's a lot of talk going on about it, and well, it's super big, right? So I'm taking advantage of this. So I went into a forum and I just took out comments with phrasal verbs. So I'm going to read you these comments that I found with phrasal verbs, and we'll talk about what they mean. So, first of all, who do you go for? That's our first phrasal verb. Who do you go for? So I go for the United States. Obviously, I'm from the United States, so I go for the United States. That's my team. My husband's from Mexico, and he goes for Mexico, of course. All right, the first comment is, for those living under a rock, England and the USA have just moved on into the next round. Okay, so I'll read it again. For those living under a rock, England and the USA have just moved on into the next round. So they have moved on, they have advanced into the next round. All right, that's our first move on, to move on. Now, our second comment is, these are by different people each time. Now, Canada, you need to get your shit together and make it into another World Cup. I'm disappointed in us as a nation. So, a few of these comments are vulgar, but hey, that's English. Yeah, what can we do about it? It's real English. You don't have to use it, but it's good to be able to understand it. So the person says again, now Canada, you need to get your shit together and make it into another World Cup. I'm disappointed in us as a nation. So here we have the phrasal verb, get your shit together. So basically what they're trying to tell Canada is you need to make it into the World Cup. You need to prepare more. You need to practice more. You need to make your team better. That's getting your shit together to make it into the World Cup. Because according to this person, Canada didn't make it into the World Cup. So to make it into means to achieve that. So if you made it into the World Cup means your team is playing in the World Cup, and if you didn't make it into the World Cup, then your team's not playing in the World Cup. All right? And then they go on to say, I'm disappointed in us as a nation. All right, let's go on to the next comment. If the USA keeps it up and pulls a WC win by the end of this year, I expect Glenn Beck to get down on all fours and lick the cleats of Captain America. So this person, they sound like maybe Glenn Beck said something, or maybe they don't like Glenn Beck. Sounds more like Glenn Beck said something that they didn't like. So again, the comment is, if the USA keeps it up and pulls a World Cup win, I said WC, the person has WC, stands for World Cup, of course. So if the USA keeps it up and pulls a World Cup win by the end of this year, I expect Glenn Beck to get down on all fours and lick the cleats of Captain America. So our phrasal verb here is keep it up. So if the USA keeps it up. So the USA has been doing good up until now. I'm hoping they will keep it up, and that means I hope they will continue to do good. So if the USA keeps it up going good, you know? All right, the next comment is, that game nearly gave me a heart attack. USA was able to make it despite these refs, short for referees, but I suspect they're going to give USA plenty more bullshit in the next round. And then someone responded to that comment with, I totally see this happening, but hopefully they can pull it off despite it all. So the phrasal verb here is pull it off. So I'll read the whole thing again. That game nearly gave me a heart attack. USA was able to make it despite these refs, but I suspect they're going to give USA plenty more bullshit in the next round. So someone commented back as a response to that comment, the other person says, I totally see this happening, but hopefully they can pull it off despite it all. So this person is saying they hope that the USA can pull it off. When you pull something off, it means that what you're trying to do, you achieve. So if I pull off, I don't know, let's just pretend. If I pull off telling a lie and I succeeded in telling the lie, nobody noticed I told the lie, then I pulled it off. But if I didn't succeed, then I wouldn't have pulled it off. So by saying, but hopefully the USA can pull it off, means hopefully that the USA can win. All right, let's go on to the next comment. Great game. I go for the USA, obviously, but I also love Spain. From time to time, I go for France, but they pissed me off this year. What the fuck, France? So go USA and Spain, woohoo. So France didn't do well. I think maybe they're referring to the Mexico game, where the Mexican game like, woo, woo, go Mexico. But what was I saying? So this person's not happy about that. They obviously don't go for Mexico. They go for France. I guess if France is doing good. I don't know. So they say, I go for France, but they pissed me off. France did something that made this person angry. That's what to piss off means. So if you're pissed off, means you're angry. And if you say, you pissed me off, it means you made me angry. And piss off is slightly, it's a little vulgar. It's not like not super vulgar, but you definitely wouldn't, say it in front of children. Most people wouldn't say it in front of children. All right, and the last comment we have is, I'm still not over the fact that Ireland failed to qualify. That was some first-class bullshit. So this person's really upset that that Ireland didn't make it. To say that was some first-class bullshit means that's just, that they're super disappointed, like, how could you do that? That's, I don't know, the only synonym I can think of is that's crap. It's just like the lesser version of bullshit. But our phrasal verb here is to be over something. And they say, I'm still not over the fact that Ireland failed to qualify. To be over something means to be better. To feel better about it. Right now, this person is still sad or still hurt or angry or whatever it is, some type of bad emotion about Ireland failing to qualify. So I'll give you another example. You can get over the flu, you can get over a cold, you can get over an ex-boyfriend, for example, and then when you get over it, then you're well, then you're happy, then you're back to normal. So when this person does finally get over the fact that Ireland failed to qualify, then they'll be okay about it. Then when they hear something about, oh, Ireland World Cup, it won't it doesn't hurt, because they're over it then. But right now, they're not over it. They say, I'm still not over the fact that Ireland failed to qualify. All right? So that's all of the comments. I hope you enjoyed these, and my question for you is, who do you go for? Let me know. Please leave a comment, and if you have any questions about any of these phrasal verbs, let me know too, and we can talk about them and discuss them in more detail in the comment section below. All right? Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.